Hello students, we will continue with the topic National Income Basic Concept Part 2nd. The first topic for today is Net Indirect Tax. Net indirect taxes refers to the difference between indirect taxes and subsidies. So, net indirect taxes is the difference between indirect taxes minus subsidies. Let us discuss the two components of net indirect taxes. The first is indirect taxes. Indirect taxes refers to those taxes which are imposed by the government on production and sale of goods and services, such as GST, VAT. These are the example of indirect taxes. Indirect taxes increases the price of a product in the market. For example, if a cost of producing one set of furniture in your school is 5,000 rupees and government imposes tax 10% on it, so it will be 5,000, the cost will be 5,500. Next, subsidies. Subsidies refers to the financial assistance given by the government to an enterprises on the production of certain commodity. Thus, LPG cylinder which comes to your house comes under subsidized rate, is an example of subsidies. Subsidies are often granted to promote exports or to encourage firms for setting up industry in backward region. Subsidies are opposite to indirect taxes as they reduces the market price of a commodity. Subsidies may also be referred as economic assistance. So now the components of indirect taxes are clear to you all. We will take up the relationship between factor cost and market price. Factor cost refers to the amount paid to the factors of production for their contribution in the production process. In the given example which I have given you of about your furniture of your school, so 5,000 was the factor cost. Next is market price. Market price refers to the price at which product is actually sold in the market. It includes the indirect taxes and exclude the subsidies. So the difference between the market price and cost factor cost is net indirect taxes. In numerical, if it is there, you have to convert market price into factor cost, so you will subtract net indirect taxes. On contrary to this, if a numerical is given where you have to convert factor cost into market price, then you have to add net indirect tax, that is NIT. Remember this, that market price is equal to factor cost plus net indirect taxes. Net indirect taxes is indirect taxes minus subsidies. Point to be noted here, taxes received by the government are transfer income of a government as they are received without providing any productive services in return. Similarly, subsidies paid by the government are transfer payment of the government. That is why when we calculate national income, net indirect taxes are subtracted because they are a transfer income or transfer payment. Next topic for today is net factor income from abroad, that is NFIA. NFIA refers to the difference between factor income received from the rest of the world and factor income paid to the rest of the world. So NFIA is factor income earned from abroad minus factor income paid to abroad. of what is factor income earned from abroad and what is factor income paid to abroad, I will explain you just now. Factor income from abroad is the income earned by the normal resident of a country from the rest of the world in the form of wages, salaries, rent, interest, dividend and retained earnings. So this all is earned by a normal resident of a country. So this will be termed as factor income earned from abroad. Next is factor income paid abroad. Factor income to abroad is the factor income paid to the normal resident of other countries, that is non-resident, for their factor services within an economic territory. So calculate NFIA. You will do factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad. What is significance of NFIA? Sir, the difference between the domestic income and national income is NFIA. That is net factor income from abroad. So if you have to convert national income to domestic income, in that case you will subtract NFIA. And just opposite of this, if you have to convert domestic income into national income, then you will add NFIA. So national income is equal to domestic income plus factor income from abroad minus factor income to abroad, or national income is equal to domestic income plus NFIA. Here a question arises. You will notice here national income and domestic income. When you add NFI in domestic income, you get a national income. So the question arises, is always that national income is greater than domestic income? The question is not always. Answer is no. Most of the time national income is greater than domestic income. But in case if NFIA is negative, in that case the national income will be less than domestic income. This is to be noted. So NFIA can be positive, negative or zero. NFIA is positive when income earned from abroad is more than income paid to abroad. Next, NFIA is negative when income earned from abroad is less than income paid to abroad. Third case, NFIA is zero when income from abroad is equal to income paid to abroad. I hope the two topics which we have is clear to you all. Thank you for today.